Welcome to the Angel Mystic Podcast. I am super excited you are listening because this is where spiritually open minds can come together to explore the wonders of angels, spiritual connections, and the art of manifesting. Hosted by me, Amanda Tooke, the Angel Mystic, your spiritual midwife to help you on your journey to a fulfilling and happy life. You may have seen me on ITV, Channel 4, or even in Fate and Fortune magazine. In each episode, we will delve into the mystical world of angels, offering you insights, guidance, practical tools to deepen your connection with the upstairs so that you can find inner peace, happiness, joy, and create the life that you want. Tune in for weekly, fun conversations, transformational insights that will elevate your spiritual journey and awaken your inner mystic. Please hit subscribe now as we embark on a transformational adventure with the Angel Mystic Podcast. Welcome back to this week's podcast. Are you manifesting or are you just hoping? And I really wanted to delve into this today because I hear this in many conversations. I am lucky enough that I get to have lots of manifesting conversations on a daily basis with friends, with family, with clients. And I hear and often feel, because that's what I do, I feel people's vibration and whether they're aligned to what it is that they say they want. And I often come across this, so I thought it was worth exploring. Now, I feel like I do need to give you the heads up and a bit of a warning because it might trigger some of you. I'm going to ask you a confronting question. And if it doesn't confront you, great. But if it does, please stay with this. Stick with it because I think you'll get a breakthrough if you do. So here's the question. Because when we're when we're manifesting and we're feeling like we're doing all the things and nothing's happening, we're not getting those manifestations that we want, I think we're not manifesting. We're just hoping. So are you manifesting or are you just hoping? You see, manifesting is magic. It is not wishful thinking, which hoping is. Many people, that's how they go about their manifestations. They write down the goals, they do their affirmations, they may even make a vision board, but deep down, they're not aligned. Deep down, they are like, oh, it feels hopeful. I hope something's going to happen. I hope I'm going to get the job. I hope we're going to go on holiday. I hope we're going to move house. You know, all of those things, that's wishy-washy energy. That's not manifesting energy. That's hoping. So when we are manifesting and wanting to get the results that we want, we're often holding ourselves back because we're blocked. Now, if that's you, you're going to love what's coming up on the 23rd of June, I think it is. Yes, it is, 23rd of June. And the details are all in the show notes, but I just wanted to mention it now before we delve into this podcast fully. It's a 4-day live training happening Monday to Thursday with replays, and it's called the Manifesting Blockbuster. It's brand new. It's going to help you get through those blocks that are holding your manifesting back. So if you would like to join me for that free training, make sure you head into show notes and book your place. But for now, let's talk about hoping versus manifesting. You see, here's the truth. Hoping is passive, isn't it? It's weak. Wouldn't it be nice if I hope too? It's not very powerful. Manifesting is powerful. Manifesting is intentional. You're saying, that's mine, that's what I'm having, and it's gonna manifest. I'm aligning with it. So I often see people, doing their affirmations. I mean, that's what I do. I teach manifestation. And I can just sense that they don't believe. They're asking for things that they truly don't feel worthy of, or trying to manifest things while sitting in the energy of that's never going to happen to me. That's the beliefs that they've got going on. And that kind of energy is not going to manifest. It's not going to create. And that's not your fault if that's you, because we've never been taught to do this. We've never been taught how to work in energy. Wouldn't that be incredible? It's my dream that this was taught in schools as to angel connection. Love to see that happen. Don't think it's going to happen in my lifetime, but you do never know. But we all have this unconscious mind, and that's where our beliefs live. And that's what manifests for us what we believe. And that's why I'm putting together the Manifesting Blockbuster. That's what it's all about. Let's get to the hidden root of those blocks, that subconscious sabotage that's going on, those old patterns that are turning up for you. And so you can step into that version of you, who you've been wanting to be, who holds that desire within you. And let's get you into alignment. So here's some of the signs that you might be stuck in hoping mode rather than manifesting mode. You're repeating your affirmations, but you're not seeing any results. There's no shifts going on for you. You visualize daily, but you still don't believe it can happen. And I say this so often. I'm boring myself. No, I'm not really. I'm not. But I do say it so often. And I say it to myself as well. We have to visualize twice. First in our mind, second in reality. And that's the way it just works. So if you're doing your visualizations, but you're like, that's never going to happen, is the belief that you've got going on. Newsflash, it's not. You are totally right. You are totally right. And as good old Henry Ford says, whether you believe you can or you can't, you are right. Everything is down to your beliefs. So doing the visualizations, doing the affirmations, if you don't believe, you will not receive. So if you're saying things like, I'm ready to receive, but deep down you're terrified of change or terrified of success or terrified of being judged, you are not going to get what it is that you want. If you find yourself consistently trying to figure out the how something is going to happen, you are never going to manifest it. Now, as I sit here today recording this podcast, which will probably come out in a couple of weeks, yesterday was new car day for me. And when I set off in 2025, which has been a bit of a storm this year for me, if you've listened to all the podcasts, you'll have heard the HMRC scenario I've been going through, which has had a ripple effect into all areas of my life. And quite honestly, everything has been hard and been sticky and not manifested with ease and flow. But I am here to say that I have moved house and bought a brand new car. I've got 56 miles on my car at the moment from picking it up. It is a brand new Range Rover and I've got it sat on my drive. Now, that was not because I hoped. That was not because I prayed. That was because I believed. And I didn't know how that was going to happen. Because quite honestly, I had a list of things that I needed to sort out, and all of them had big price tags on them. But I believed, and that's what I did. I didn't do the job of the universe. I didn't try and figure out how it was going to happen. I trusted when the timing was right, it would happen. So don't doubt yourselves. Don't think, oh my goodness, if I want to have a new house, have a new car, I'm going to have to win the lottery. Because let me tell you, that's not true. That is not true. There is so many other ways things can come to you. And the way that I got out of being in debt, being up to my eyes in credit card debt, keep remortgaging because I couldn't just make the numbers add up each month, is by trusting and believing wholeheartedly and not doing the how. But if you are recognizing these signs of energetic misalignment, these are the kind of blocks that we're going to clear in that free training, because you don't just need another vision board. You need a vibrational reset. You absolutely do. Now, maybe I will do a whole podcast on how I've manifested a brand new Range Rover, um, and a new house move, and maybe I should. I probably should. I probably should. Um, but it is quite magical, the place that I was in a few months ago compared to where I'm at now. I still shake my head in disbelief. But I didn't hope that everything would get sorted out. I knew that everything would get sorted out. And it did. It absolutely did. So I encourage you to come to my training and let's delve into that. Maybe I'll cover it in my training. I don't know. Probably should. I know I'm going to share a lot more. There's been so much happening for me in these last few months. Mind-blowing stuff. I'm just not sure how to share it with you all yet. But it will come together when the time is right. We are not to ever think that we are in control of anything, are we? I'll turn up live somewhere one day and just start talking about it, I'm sure. And you know what I'm like? I do like a story. But anyway, shall we now do our cards? Now, this will be for, she says, checking the dates, 23rd to, no, surely not, 23rd to 29th of June. Blimey. So we are, in that case, we are into the free training. So make sure you've got a place. Make sure you're joining us when it's on replay. And let's do these cards because don't know about you. I love getting a bit of guidance from my angels, the heads up of what's going to be happening. Woo, okie dokie. So, when I look at the cards for the whole week, it feels like something is reaching a pinnacle, like it's coming to a head, and then it's all getting dropped off, and it all feels like it's getting all smoothed out. So it feels like it's not maybe going to be the easiest of weeks, but remember, we all have our angels and we can call upon them to help us. We're starting the week on the Monday with the nature card. The nature card is saying, plug yourself in, recharge yourself, get yourself out in nature, even if it's only for a few minutes. Get grounded because this is where a lot of good ideas and answers are going to come from. And, you know, I said ask your angels card for Tuesday is a support card. So please do make sure that you are doing that because your angels can't help you unless you do. And when you do, you're going to realize how important you are. But do you know what? The most important, the can't speak, the most important person you need to be is the most important person to you, not to other people. Because everything comes from the inside out. So if you're wanting, and this is sort of leading into the blockages thing that we'll be talking about in the blockbuster, but if you are thinking, I want to feel worthy, I want to feel deserving, I want to feel important enough, are you that to yourself? Because newsflash, manifesting happens from the inside out, not from the outside in. So it's whatever you are feeling. So today on the Wednesday, you need to be addressing your own importance for you. Thursday is the friend card, and this just reiterates that be the best friend you can be to yourself. It feels like it's like forget the outside world this week. Let's focus on the inner world. Let's focus on you and give up on Friday your worries. I feel like you'll have got yourself into such a good place on Friday that you will be able to surrender those worries, release them because you have so much trust and belief that the universe has your back and everything works out for you. And honestly, that is my default setting. Even in the biggest messes, that is what I believe. And then, weekend, it feels like we're going, like that. It feels all chilled. We've got the love card for the Saturday, which is all talking about things that you love, things that you enjoy, things that you are passionate about. And we've got the joy card. And this is like they go together. The whole weekend goes together. And it feels like the whole weekend needs to be just doing things that you love and things that give you joy. Because when you do that, your vibration is going to naturally rise and you're going to attract more good things to you. That is the end of our podcast this week. Let me know whatever you think about this over in maybe Abundance Manifesting, my free Facebook community group, or leave us a little review or a little comment because it really does help. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye for now. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If so, please hit follow and share my message by sharing with your friends. It would be amazing if you can leave a review. All this will help, and it activates the universal law of the more you give, the more you receive. So it's a win-win. You can find more good stuff between episodes over on social media. Just search The Angel Mystic on Facebook, Instagram or TikTok, or check out the links in the show notes. I'd love for you to connect more over in my free group in Abundance Manifesting, all on Facebook. Hope to see you there.